Let's be honest, the gym was never designed for people over 60. The machines are built for younger bodies. The workouts are too harsh on aging joints, and the environment itself can be intimidating. Yet, here's what will shock you. New medical studies now show that 5 simple exercises done at home can rebuild strength, balance, and muscle mass faster than any gym routine. Yes, faster. And you don't need a trainer, fancy gear, or even much space to do them. I'm not speaking as a fitness coach. I'm a surgeon who spent more than 3 decades repairing bones, muscles, and tendons. And I can tell you this with absolute certainty. The key to staying strong after 60 is in lifting heavier weights is moving smarter. In 2024, researchers at Stanford found that older adults who practiced functional home movements increased leg and core strength by 41% more than those who went to the gym. Why? Because these exercises mimic real-life motion, standing, sitting, stepping, reaching, the very movements that keep you independent. In this video, we'll uncover the 5 surgeon-approved exercises that outperform the gym in building strength and mobility after 60. Stick around because number 2 is the most surprising. A movement so gentle it looks effortless. Yet, studies show it activates 95% of your stabilizer muscles and can cut your fall risk in half. Reference links for all studies mentioned are in the description below for verification. But before we begin, here's a question. How many times this month have you felt unsteady, tired, or off balance? Comment your answer below. We're reading and replying to every single one because your story could motivate someone else to take their first step towards strength again. Now let's start with number 5, the deceptively simple movement that Japanese doctors call the longevity motion, known to awaken circulation and rebuild leg power faster than any machine. Number 5, modified push-ups against the wall. The wall push-up might seem too simple to be effective, but research from the Mayo Clinic shows it activates more muscle groups simultaneously than any chest press machine at the gym, while protecting your shoulders from the dangerous positions that send thousands of seniors to surgery each year. Starting position matters enormously here. Stand arm's length from a wall. Place your hands flat against it at shoulder height and shoulder width apart. Then step back until your body forms a slight angle, usually about 2 feet from the wall. Your feet should be hip-width apart with a slight bend in your knees to protect your lower back, and your core should be gently engaged like you're preparing for someone to playfully poke your stomach. As you lean forward, letting your chest approach the wall, breathe in slowly through your nose for a count of 3, keeping your body in one straight line from head to heels without letting your hips sag or stick up in the air. The magic happens in the pushing phase where you exhale forcefully through your mouth while pressing away from the wall. Imagine you're pushing the wall away from you rather than pushing yourself back, which activates deeper stabilizing muscles that gym machines completely miss. Research shows that doing these in sets of 12 to 15 repetitions, 3 times with a minute rest between sets, triggers the same muscle-building response as heavy bench pressing, but without the joint stress that causes so many injuries in older adults. The key and maximum benefit is progressive overload, which means gradually making the exercise harder by stepping further from the wall each week, eventually moving to a kitchen counter, then a couch arm. Some people even progress to knee push-ups on the floor. Morning is the optimal time for these because testosterone levels peak then, even in seniors, amplifying the muscle-building effects by up to 20%, according to sports science research. The beauty of wall push-ups is they strengthen not just your chest, arms, and shoulders, but also improve your reaction time and ability to catch yourself if you trip, which is why physical therapists call them the ultimate fall prevention exercise. Most importantly, focus on time under tension by taking 3 seconds to lower yourself toward the wall and 2 seconds to push back, which research shows stimulates more muscle growth than faster repetitions, especially in mature muscle tissue. The temperature of your muscles matters too. Doing a few arm circles and shoulder rolls before starting increases blood flow and can improve your performance by 15% while reducing injury risk to nearly 0. While wall push-ups build your upper body foundation, the next exercise targets something even more crucial for daily life. But before we continue, smash that like button and subscribe right now. Don't miss the life-changing tips still ahead. Number 4. Seated leg lifts with resistance. Sitting in a sturdy chair might not look like exercise, but seated leg lifts activate your hip flexors, quadriceps, and core in ways that expensive leg press machines can't match, while eliminating the back strain that makes traditional leg exercises dangerous for many seniors. Choose a chair with a firm seat that allows your feet to rest flat on the floor with your knees at 90 degrees. Sitting tall with your back straight but not rigid. Hands gripping the sides of the seat for stability, without white-knuckling which would create unnecessary tension. The movement begins by slowly straightening one leg in front of you, lifting it as high as comfortable while keeping your foot flexed with toes pointing toward the ceiling, which engages the entire interior chain of muscles from hip to ankle. Hold this position for a full 2 seconds while breathing normally, feeling the burn in your thigh that signals muscle fibers activating. Then lower slowly over 3 seconds rather than letting gravity do the work, which doubles the exercise's effectiveness. After completing 10 to 12 repetitions, switch to the other leg, always maintaining perfect posture without leaning back or using momentum, which is where most people cheat themselves out of results. The resistance component that makes this superior to gym machines comes from adding ankle weights, starting with just 1 or 2 pounds or even a resistance band looped around your ankles, creating constant tension throughout the movement. Studies from the National Institute on Aging found that seniors doing seated leg lifts with progressive resistance increased their walking speed by 23% in just 6 weeks, compared to only 8% improvement in those using gym equipment. The secret sauce is performing these exercises in a specific pattern. Do 1 set of 12 reps on each leg, rest for 45 seconds, then repeat for 3 total sets, which optimizes the muscle fatigue and recovery cycle for maximum strength gains. Advanced practitioners can add a twist by lifting the leg and then moving it in small circles, 5 clockwise and 5 counterclockwise, which engages the often neglected hip stabilizers that prevent falls and improve balance. Timing these exercises for mid-afternoon around 2 to 4 p.m. takes advantage of your body's natural temperature peak when joints are most flexible and muscles respond best to training. According to chronobiology research, the compound effect of seated leg lifts extends beyond just leg strength, improving circulation, reducing knee pain, enhancing mobility for stairs and getting in and out of cars, and even boosting cognitive function through increased blood flow to the brain. Research from Stanford University found that seniors who performed seated leg lifts regularly showed improved memory scores and faster reaction times, likely due to the increased production of BDNF, a protein that protects brain cells and promotes new neural connections. Your legs are getting stronger. Without the next exercise, you're missing the foundation that holds everything together. Number 3. Standing heel raises with balance challenge. Standing heel raises might appear deceptively simple, just rising up on your toes. But biomechanics research reveals they activate more muscles per square inch than any calf machine, while simultaneously training the proprioceptive system that prevents 73% of senior falls. Position yourself behind a sturdy chair or kitchen counter. Fingertips lightly touching for balance rather than gripping tightly. Feet hip-width apart with toes pointing straight ahead. Not turned out like many people mistakenly do, which reduces effectiveness. The initial movement involves pressing through the balls of your feet to rise up as high as possible. Imagining someone is pulling you up by a string attached to the top of your head, which ensures proper alignment and maximum calf activation. At the peak of the movement, hold for 3 full seconds while maintaining perfect balance, feeling not just your calves working, but also the dozens of tiny stabilizer muscles in your feet and ankles firing rapidly to keep you steady. Lower yourself down slowly over 4 seconds, controlling the descent rather than dropping and stopping just before your heels touch the ground to maintain constant tension on the muscles throughout the entire set. The balance challenge component that makes this exercise superior to gym machines involves progressing from 2-handed support to 1 hand, then just 1 finger, and eventually no support at all, while closing your eyes for 10 seconds at the top of each raise. Research from Johns Hopkins showed that seniors doing standing heel raises with balance challenges improved their reaction time by 31% and reduced their fall risk by more than half, outcomes that no seated calf machine could ever achieve. The optimal protocol involves 3 sets of 15 to 20 repetitions, performed every other day to allow proper recovery, with the 3rd set done on 1 leg at a time. Once you've built sufficient strength and balance, adding variations keeps your muscles adapting and growing stronger. Try heel raises with tubbos on a phone book for increased range of motion, or hold light dumbbells once body weight becomes too easy. Progressively challenging your muscles without the joint stress of heavy gym equipment. The neurological benefits extend far beyond just stronger calves, as the balance component creates new neural pathways in your brain, improving overall coordination, spatial awareness, and even cognitive processing speed. According to neuroscience research, evening performance of heel raises about an hour before bed has the added benefit of improving circulation in your lower legs, reducing nighttime cramping and restless leg syndrome that affects so many seniors. The ankle mobility gained from regular heel raises translates directly to safer walking on uneven surfaces, better ability to recover from trips and stumbles, and increased confidence in daily activities that require standing on tiptoes like reaching high shelves. You've built strength from the ground up, but the next exercise transforms your entire body stability system. Number 2. Bird dog hold with breathing pattern. The bird dog exercise looks almost laughably easy when you watch someone else do it, but this quadruped position activates your entire posterior chain while forcing your brain to coordinate opposite limbs in a way that rewires your nervous system for better balance and prevents the spinal compression that ruins so many seniors' quality of life. Start on your hands and knees on a yoga mat or carpeted surface with hands directly under shoulders and knees under hips, maintaining a neutral spine like you're balancing a cup of coffee on your lower back without spilling a drop. The critical setup involves engaging your core by drawing your belly button gently toward your spine without holding your breath while keeping your neck in line with your spine by looking at a spot on the floor about 6 in front of your hands. Begin by slowly extending your right arm straight forward while simultaneously extending your left leg straight back, moving both limbs together over a count of 3 seconds until they're parallel to the floor, creating one long line from fingertips to toes. The breathing pattern that amplifies this exercise's effectiveness involves inhaling for 4 counts as you extend, holding your breath for 4 counts in the extended position while maintaining perfect stillness, then exhaling for 4 counts as you return to starting position. This specific breathing pattern, validated by research from the Cleveland Clinic, increases intra-abdominal pressure in a controlled way that protects your spine while strengthening the deep core muscles that act like an internal weight belt. Hold the extended position for 5 to 10 seconds initially, working up to 30 seconds as you get stronger, focusing on keeping your hips level and square to the ground rather than rotating, which is the most common mistake that reduces effectiveness. The progression involves starting with just arm or just leg movements separately, then combining them, then adding small pulses in the extended position, and eventually spelling the alphabet with your extended hand while maintaining perfect form. Studies on seniors doing bird dogs 3 times per week showed improvements in walking gait, reduction in chronic back pain by 58%, and increased confidence in daily activities like reaching overhead or bending to pick things up. The beauty of this exercise lies in its scalability. You can make it easier by keeping your toes on the ground, or harder by closing your eyes, adding ankle weights, or performing it from a plank position once you've mastered the basics. Morning practice of bird dogs right after getting out of bed helps reset your spine after a night of sleeping, lubricates spinal discs with movement, and activates your core for better posture throughout the entire day. The cross-lateral movement pattern of bird dogs actually mimics the natural gait pattern of walking, which is why regular practice improves walking efficiency and reduces the energy cost of movement by up to 20% according to gait analysis studies. You've mastered balance and stability, but the number 1 exercise will revolutionize how your body moves for the rest of your life. Number 1. Deep squat to chair with eccentric focus. The deep squat to chair isn't just an exercise. It's the fundamental human movement pattern that determines whether you'll maintain independence as you age. And Japanese researchers studying centenarians discovered that those who could perform this movement daily were 89% more likely to live independently past 95. Position a sturdy chair behind you. Standing with feet slightly wider than hip width, toes turned out about 15 degrees, which allows for optimal hip mobility. Arms extended forward at shoulder height for counterbalance without hunching your shoulders. The descent phase, called the eccentric portion, is where the magic happens. Lower yourself over a full 5 seconds, pushing your hips back first, like you're trying to close a car door with your bottom, keeping your chest proud and knees tracking over your toes without caving inward. As you descend, breathe in through your nose while imagining you're spreading the floor apart with your feet, which activates your glutes and protects your knees better than any knee brace or supportive equipment ever could. Snorts touch the chair lightly with your bottom without fully sitting or relaxing your muscles, maintaining tension throughout your entire body like a coiled spring. ready to release. Then immediately reverse the movement. The ascent should take 2 seconds. Driving through your heels while exhaling forcefully, squeezing your glutes at the top like you're trying to crack a walnut between them, which ensures complete muscle activation and protects your lower back. The eccentric focus means spending more time lowering than rising, which research shows produces 40% more strength gains than traditional squatting because eccentric contractions create more microscopic muscle damage that rebuilds stronger. Start with 3 sets of 8 to 10 repetitions, using the chair for safety but not support, gradually progressing to barely touching the chair, then hovering above it, and eventually removing it entirely once you've built sufficient strength and confidence. Advanced variations include holding the bottom position for 10 seconds to build isometric strength, adding a pulse at the bottom before rising, or holding light weights at chest level once body weight becomes too easy. The hormonal response from deep squats is unmatched by any other exercise. Studies show they trigger the release of growth hormone and testosterone even in adults over 80, leading to increased muscle mass, bone density, and metabolic rate that keeps you burning calories for hours afterward. Performing squats in the late morning around 10 to 11:09 a.m. aligns with your body's natural cortisol rhythm for optimal energy and recovery. While the functional carryover means every time you stand from a chair, get out a car, or use the bathroom, you're reinforcing this life-preserving movement pattern. The depth of the squat matters enormously. Research from the European Journal of Preventive Cardiology found that people who could perform deep squats had significantly lower rates of cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and all-cause mortality, likely because the movement requires and maintains flexibility, strength, and cardiovascular fitness simultaneously. These 5 exercises, performed consistently 3 to 4 times per week, create a complete fitness system that addresses every aspect of aging gracefully: strength, balance, flexibility, coordination, and functional movement. The total time investment is less than 30 minutes per session. No equipment costs, no travel time, no waiting for machines. Just you and your body working together the way nature intended. Remember, the goal isn't to impress anyone at the gym, but to maintain your independence, reduce pain, prevent falls, and enjoy life on your terms for decades to come. If these exercises help you stay strong and independent, please subscribe to the channel for more science-based health content designed specifically for mature adults. Your support helps us reach more people who need this information. Thanks for watching.